For the first time, the Tattersalls July Sale was run over 4 days with strong trade throughout. Of the 550 plus lots that were sold, 35 of them fetched 100,000 guineas or more. The top lot of the whole sale went through the ring on the opening day. This unraced 4-year-old daughter of Galileo, Sweet and Lovely, was knocked down for 350,000 guineas to Michael Donohoe from BBA Island. Consigned by WH Bloodstock and in full to Wootton Bassett, she's an own sister to classic winner Seventh Heaven and will go to board at Baroda Stud Island to foal the colt that she's carrying. Michael Donohoe also went to over 300,000 for this beautifully bred mare, Different Light. Also by Galileo, the 3-year-old is an own sister to Coolmore's Grade 1 Belmont Derby Invitational winner, Deauville, and was sold by the Castlebridge consignment for 330,000 guineas. Blue-blooded Galileo fillies and mares were very much on the shopping list for BBA Island, with Donohoe successful on 4 of them for a total of 1.165 million guineas. Days 2 to 4 featured horses in training, and again BBA Island secured the top lot, Balalaika, who finished 3rd in the Sandringham Stakes at Royal Ascot on her latest start. Bids for the daughter of No Nay Never flew around the sales ring before Eamon Riley of BBA Island secured her for 330,000 guineas. Having been bred by the late Sir Robert Ogden and owned by Lady Ogden, she was consigned by Barton Stud, whose managing director Tom Blaine wasn't surprised with the interest.
We're thrilled. Look, she's a lovely filly. She ran a great race at Ascot. And she deserved that price. You know, she came here and she moved very well and behaved herself immaculately. And I think it's a lovely price for her. She can go anywhere in the world, and I'm just thrilled that BBA Island managed to get her. And I wish them all the best.
Leading jumps trainer Willie Mullins struck on wildcard entry Ethical Diamond, who was bought by agent Harold Kirk for 320,000 guineas. The 3-year-old by Ortad was offered by Baroda Stud, having been trained by Michael William O'Mara. Having run 3 times, winning last time out at Limerick, New Connections have lofty targets for the gelding.
We love them because he fits our build to be hopefully a very, very good dual-purpose horse. He'll start off over hurdles, and then hopefully he might make into a Royal Ascot horse on the flat one day, maybe go down to Melbourne to be a Melbourne Cup horse.
On the final morning of the sale, all the day's bidders were in the ring to see the Godolphin consigned TABARETTA go through. By Debawi, the 3-year-old won a handicap at Wolverhampton in January and was sold for 210,000 guineas to race now out in Saudi Arabia. It was Tattersalls marketing director Jimmy George who signed the docket on behalf of Naj Stud.
I guess TABARETTA looked fairly sort of obvious pick of the Friday morning session, and he very much lived up to that billing. Naj Stud, very long-standing clients of ours, Saudi Arabian based obviously. They've had an awful lot of success over the years with horses in training that they've bought at Tattersalls, at the July Sale, at the Autumn Horses in Training Sale, and more recently from the August Sale as well. So yeah, he stood out today, and he looks tailor-made for the job in Saudi, where racing is going from strength to strength. I think they're very pleased with their purchase.
And let's talk about the sale now in general. How successful was it?
It's been a really good week. Last year's Tattersalls July Sale shattered all sorts of records, turnover, very wide margin record, average, median, etc. So to actually better last year's record-breaking turnover was no mean achievement, and that's what's happened over the last 4 days. So yeah, we're absolutely delighted with that. The median record equaling this week. So yeah, it's been a really strong sale from start to finish, and one of the features of not only the Tattersalls July Sale, but all sales here of this nature, is the consistent high-quality consignments from some of the world's leading owner-breeders. Obviously, most notably Godolphin, Juddmonte, Shadwell, but also a huge number of owner-breeder outfits from throughout Britain, Ireland and further afield in Europe. And it's no surprise that the buyers from all over the world notice these consignments, and that brings them to the sale every year. there have been buyers from every single continent in the world, selling horses to even less obvious continents like South America and North Africa, buyers from both of those places. So yeah, it continues to attract this amazingly diverse cast of buyers, and yeah, it's resulted in a really solid sale in all sectors of the market, not just the top of the market, which has, as ever, showed great strength. There were a record number of 200,000 guineas or more sales, and the number of 100,000 guineas purchases was 35, which was only one off last year's record. So yeah, by every measure, it's been a good week.
The Tattersalls Summer Sale, formerly the Tattersalls Ascot July Sale, will take place on Tuesday the 18th of July at Park Paddocks in Newmarket.